This is a guide to the final boss fight of Cultic Chapter 2. The footage you're seeing is taken from our stream. I managed to beat this on very hard, but a lot of the strategies and tech can easily work on the lower or even higher difficulty setting. Now, this is a very hard fight and kind of plays a lot differently than any of the other bosses and kind of challenges in the game. While the developer on the forum said that he did not play Ultra Kill while designing this fight, well, this boss fight is a high-speed, very agile enemy who likes to taunt you that's also voiced by Gianni, so I'm not quite sure if these stories are adding up. I'm going to be kind of cutting the footage here and there in spots, but I'll show you the actual successful run when we get to it. So when this fight begins, your main thing is that the good news, this fight is only one phase. The bad news is that it's a very lengthy phase. It's going to be determined by how much damage that you do. The High Archon has this lovely grab that he starts a fight with, and if he grabs you, there's no way to get out of it. He'll do various attacks based on his position, as well as just randomly kind of switching patterns as well. The one that you're going to look out the most for in terms of when he's vulnerable is when he does a jump at you. This will allow you to get a lot of hits in on him. Some of his more nastier attacks include kind of a charge blast you just saw right there. He'll also do a charge blast that covers the entire length of the arena and you'll have to duck to avoid it. I would also suggest if you haven't rebound the keys for dashing and crouching to kind of more FPS defaults like control and shift, I would do that for this fight because there's a lot going on here. Now, you may get lucky, depending upon how fast you fight him, that you may not even see all the attacks that he can do, such as a lightning blast from above, these kinds of like waves you can either jump and duck below, and your objective here is to knock out his armor. Now, certain attacks or certain weapons are better at armor piercing than others. The best ones for the job are going to be your flamethrower, the sniper rifle, the double-barreled shotgun at close range, as well as your TNT and grenades. When you knock out his armor all the way, he'll be vulnerable for a few moments, which you can then use some of your best attacks to hurt his actual health. Those weapons include the revolver, the double-barreled shotgun again, your sniper, as well as the lever action rifle. The axe is not good for this fight, so don't even bother swapping to it. Once you knock out his shield one time, it will kind of, I guess, go into a quasi stage 2 in which the arena gets smaller, but this is the only change that really is going to happen. He can use any one of his attacks at any time, but if you stay close to him, he will try and do more of the kind of dash forward, which can actually change to a 2 or 3 hit combo, and his jump kind of smash at you. And like I said, that is the best attack to go in on. While you're aiming at him, the kind of exposed chest is the weakest point for this, as you'll do more armor damage with that. However, if you hit him with fire, whether it's from the Molotov or the flamethrower, any part of the body that is on fire there will do kind of the full damage onto it. So you can just kind of go nuts in that respect. The big thing about this fight is that you are obviously going to be limited with ammo. And you have to be very smart with it, because this fight gets harder and harder if you run out of your best ammo. So, in terms of upgrades, besides the damage up, if you have the weapon parts for it, I would also get the lever action for the lever action rifle, the one that lets you kind of do a rapid fire shot. If you really want to kind of speed run this fight, you also want to get the sniper full auto upgrade that lets you just rapid fire shooting it, because the sniper is by far the best damaging attack against his health. With that said, as we're going to switch to the main footage of my winning run in a moment, my best strategy that I found was to use fire and explosives to knock out the armor, and then focus on using my sniper rounds in order to do as much health damage as possible. The key is that the longer this fight goes on, the more you're going to be exposed to some of the harder and more frustrating patterns to avoid, which will lead to damage. The shotgun or the double barrel shotgun, like I said, does work really great for both health and armor damage. And one of the reasons why I say you always want to try and get him to do the jump at you attack is that it leaves him exposed to the double barrel to dash in, hit, and then get the heck out of the way. So I think that's all I really have to say. With some of these attacks, again, you're going to have to get either really good at dodging or just eat the damage and hopefully just kind of get him down before he gets you down. Don't be ashamed of this fight or dying a lot. This is definitely more challenging than I think what we were expecting as a cultic final boss. And one last tip, beware the inner ring of the arena. I found that I kind of like clip the edges of it a few times. I've kind of either stopped my ability to dash or just kind of made it a little bit more awkward to move around. And why you're going to see me kind of staying as far on the outer area as I can. And as I said, this is done on the 4th highest difficulty. So if you're playing this on hard or below, it should be far easier for you to fight them. If you're playing this on extreme, these strategies should still work. The only difference will be that they'll have more health to deal with. But as long as you're using the right attacks, and again, try to always aim for the exposed chest with anything that's not either fire or explosive, should knock out the armor fairly fast. So I'm going to stop talking here. I'm going to fast forward to the finished fight. So enjoy it, and I'll be back in a minute.
Enough! You will not stand in our way. Why do you defy it?
I want him to just jump at me whenever possible, because that is his most vulnerable.
We could be gods, detective!
Oh, come on, got caught again.
You will not stop us!
You say that now.
Stop this foolishness!
Whew. Game.
Detective, wait! You
Damn.
can't. If I die, you die with me. You must realize it by now. We killed you, Detective. Again and again. But here you stand. Your body is imbued with the same power that flows from this gate. It's the only thing keeping you alive. Wait, no! If you destroy the heart, the connection will be severed. You can't do this!
I had one last bullet of sniper round there, too. That was the best part. Nice shot. Alright, so I lied. It was longer than a minute. I hope the video did help you, and if you enjoy things, do all that YouTubing stuff. If you want to catch my main streams and the main channel content, be sure to subscribe to the Game Wisdom channel, and stay over here if you want to enjoy the stream archives and any other guides I put up. If you did enjoy this game, let me know what you thought about it down below. Maybe at some point I'll do an extreme run through Chapter 2, because I did manage to do it on Chapter 1. Thanks for watching, and get back to all that booming and shooting.